The sex trafficking trial for Ghislaine Maxwell is underway in New York City. For Sun Media, I'm Brad Hunter. This is what's going on. Now, Maxwell has been charged with sex trafficking. Now, her side defense and family say that she's just a proxy sit-in for notorious billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. So far, the court has heard from one girl who was 14 when she was allegedly sexually assaulted by Epstein, and she told of being summoned to orgies and other nonsense. And boldface? Yes, this is what the rich have been worried about. Names like Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Donald Trump, and others have been making their way into the courtroom and into the narrative. Now, it remains to be seen whether Maxwell throws any of these high-flying men under the bus. But if she's looking at 35 years on the slammer, that would put her out when she's 94 years old. So maybe she will want a deal. So far, her side have not asked for a deal, nor has the prosecution offered one. Hold on to your hats, folks. This trial is going to get wild. And another big trial news south of the border, Empire star Jussie Smollett is on the stand for his alleged hate hoax in Chicago in 2019. If you recall, the Empire star claimed that he had been beaten by two white men wearing MAGA hats. Well, it turns out that that wasn't the case. What it was the case was that apparently that two brothers who worked on the set of Empire were hired by Smollett to fake the race attack so he would get more screen time on the popular show and be the subject of sympathy. However, his well-connected to the Democratic political machine family in Chicago had tried to run blockage once his ruse came clear. His defense, though, are saying, yes, it was a real attack. This one's going to get interesting as well, because for now, Smollett's career is effectively over, and people who had initially supported him are running like hell. Pennsylvania prosecutors have asked the U.S. Supreme Court to review the decision that overturned the sex assault conviction on Bill Cosby. The famed funny man, of course, now 84 years old, was sentenced to 3 years on the slammer, the first big man to go down in flames during the Me Too movement. But last year, the ruling was overturned that found Cosby guilty. Now, prosecutors want to take another look at that, and they're saying, hey, Bill, this doesn't give you lifetime immunity, nor does it give you a lifetime supply of Jell-O pudding pops. They're coming after Cosby. It doesn't matter his age, his infirmity, or previous decisions. That, too, will be interesting to watch, to see what's going to happen next.
I never made calls to the press about my brother's situation. I never influenced or attempted to control CNN's coverage of my family.
And it's curtains for CNN primetime anchor Chris Cuomo. The veteran newsman has been booted from the station and put on indefinite leave in the wake of revelations that came out that he was providing maybe a little bit too much comfort and advice to his older brother Andrew Cuomo, who of course is the disgraced former governor of New York State. Cuomo has been sullied with a slew of sexual harassment claims from former underlings and other people that he's come into contact with, and the great liberal hope is now down in flames. Now, what this means for Chris Cuomo is probably that his career, at least for now, is over. Let us know what you think on these stories and other stories. For Sun Media, I'm Brad Hunter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.